Hey, so not a single being, entity, consciousness, corporeal, otherwise, all the way through the moon system, not a single one of them individually or as in a group, anyone in the electric core, not one of them is God. However, with their headsets from OpenBCI, they can fake the appearance of a Mexican, a black man, a woman, a child, and torture a TI with it laying on their headgear passed out in another location, like they're doing to me now, and trauma-based mind control and efforts to hit a blue state former Democrat, more wonky, and traditional racial tension allies as I'm being made the slave, and Patsy system's a problem reaction solution. This is Nazi Satanism and synthetic telepathy. They want to patsy black people, Hispanics, women, people in the South. Hi, Georgia, how's it going? Hi, Texas. Hi, Louisiana. I'm up here in the Pacific Northwest. And so the incentive is to show up as people that you want to take the blowback or blame or patsy for. I remember I was in a homeless shelter someplace when I was skating through the state of Washington, and there was nice Christians there feeding, and there was EMF perps taking advantage of the Christians. And this guy that showed up like one of the goofiest motherfuckers I've ever seen had like a Where's Waldo hat. I mean, just looked like an off-putting geek. A little too tall. He was an EMF perp, NLP expert, there for set design and taking advantage of everybody in 3D form because he and his buddies had access to the headsets. Think they're cool or something? And so he had his arm out like this and took a section of his arm, like 2-3 inches of this, and moved it like it was a broken bone, like his bones had broken. And he was like, "Hey, check this out." Because he's a deviant criminal from the EMF that feels like he can get away with anything and live off the fat of the lambs and then wake up in his own shit because he's the unclean mind control addicts. They stay on the machines too long. Feces, urine, and then even cum accumulates. And he was there for set design, street theater, terrorism, trying to slingshot to the Jews, blame it on Mossad or whatnot, and the Ross children. When I was bouncing through the war crimes and torture going on in the state of Washington. That was an EMF perp. He wasn't a real person before my eyes, but appeared as it, couldn't be killed, and the electromagnetic being easily could take off a section of his arm and make it look like it broken, or walk by me and rearrange his face so he looks like a cyclops. Blue beam technology, EEG, BCI, satellites, the whole shebang. Cause he got his headsets in his poopies. The unclean. My genome, even possibly through all the EMF and what the deceivers are deceived about, shines like a fucking snowflake in all these hells. He's a goody good. Go Ducks.